Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. Today's practice is not going to be a strictly speaking yoga practice. It's going to be an extended breathing practice through other means, which will have three main objects. First and foremost, it's a very relaxing and soothing and beautiful, I would say, practice. Second, it's aimed at expanding the range of motion of our breath, enabling us to inhale a little bit deeper in a relaxed state. When we are stressed out or tired, we tend to breathe more shallowly, to inhale less oxygen. We tend to stoop forwards and we compress this region. There is less space for lungs and heart to expand and do their proper work. And thirdly, it's aimed at downregulating the 10th cranial nerve, the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve has two parts. It has a dorsal part and a ventral part. The dorsal part indeed starts at the back, but then travels forwards, feeds, innervates, I should say, heart, lungs, diaphragm, digestive system. This is the main fight and flight nerve in our bodies. But lucky for us, it has 90% of its innervation is afferent, so it brings information from the body to the brain. And by massaging, by giving the nerve the message, you can relax now, it's okay to switch off, we can cause the body to switch to the ventral, the front part of the nerve, the ventral vagus, which then innervates the face and the eyes, and that is our main rest and digest nerve, the nerve that is also in charge of social interactions, of communicating with our peers, with the environment, with friends and family. So yeah, that is another very beautiful part of this practice, downregulating the vagus nerve. You will need a few props for today's practice. First is either yoga blocks or some thick books to sit on. Second, we are going to need this kind of ball, like a Pilates ball. This was just deflated, or a balloon. We're going to blow into it. I'm going to show you this really, really nice exercise. And third, again, you're going to need your Pilates ball, this time inflated, but mine, you can see, I've taken quite a little bit of air out of it. It's quite soft. Or if you don't have that, in this case, you can use any child's ball. Again, this one is an old ball. I don't know if the camera can pick up that it's a little bit squishy. Bar that, if you don't have any type of ball, you can take a blanket or a big towel and just tie it together. Just tie it tightly with elastic bands. I have bands here, or a belt. You can use the belt of a dressing gown, whatever you have. You just want some kind of round, soft, squishy structure. Okay, so props aside, and we're going to start by just lying down and bring some awareness to our breath. Lying down on your mat or on a blanket, with legs straight or bent, with feet on the ground, whatever feels good right now. One hand low on your belly, so not on the belly button, but a little bit lower towards the pubic bone. Your other hand on your heart. And just take a few deep inhalations and exhale. Inhale and exhale, by drawing awareness, focus into the body, into the here and the now, into your practice. embodying our body, connecting with the very simple sensations that we can feel right now. The hand on my belly, rising and falling with each inhalation and exhalation. And the same for the hand on my chest, rising and falling. Both hands reacting to this natural wave-like motion of our breath, rising and naturally falling, slightly expanding, making space, and then naturally contracting. We'll just take a few more quiet breaths here, simply observing, following the motion of our body and our hands. And take a deep breath. And now bring your right hand and place it at the side of your chest, a little bit towards your armpit, in a way that you can feel your heartbeat a little bit. And take your left hand and place it on your arm or on your shoulder, in any way that you feel that you are hugging yourself a little bit. Now take your feet, bend your knees, placing your feet on the mat, and we're going to rock from side to side in this kind of a hug, but we're going to do it in quite a specific way. We're going to let the knees lead us, then we're going to allow the pelvis, the hip to follow, then the upper back, and finally the neck and the head. So we inhale here in the middle, exhale, we let one knee drop, then the other one follows, hips, upper back, and finally the head. Inhale back to the middle and exhale to the other side. The left knee, other leg follows, hips, back, upper back, and finally head. Inhale back to the center in one fluid motion, and exhale, right knee, left leg follows, hips, upper back, neck, and head. Inhale again, the left knee leads and the right follows, exhaling, hips, upper back, neck, and head. One more time, inhale, leading with the right knee, exhale, following with hips and back and head. Last time, inhale, leading with the left knee, right leg follows, and hips, back, and head. Come back to the center. Let go of your arms. We take a little rebound there. Close your eyes if you can. Just check in and observe your body. See what you feel there. Doesn't have to be anything specific. Whatever you feel is completely right. There is no right or no wrong. And let go. Come out of your rebound. For the next exercise, you are going to need your block or a pillow to sit on. And you're going to need either this kind of Pilates ball with the pin taken out. We're going to inflate it, or a balloon. You can use both of them. I'm going to show you the exercise before we lie down. You might even want to pause the video and practice it before doing the exercise itself. So what we're going to do, we're going to lie down, we're going to exhale into the balloon, inflating it. In my case, it took me 3 exhalations to fill it up, more or less like this. But yeah, if you need to take a couple of extra breaths, that's fine. Just make sure that the air is not coming out when you are taking those extra breaths. Some bowls come with a little straw that you can insert, so you can also use them with that straw. What you're going to do after you finish inflating it, we're going to hold our breaths, pressing the ball into the chest and deflating it, and then we're going to inhale and start straight again. Hold your breath, deflate, and inhale. Obviously when you're speaking it's a bit harder to do. So I have my ball ready. We're going to sit on a book, on a block, or on a pillow. Lie down with straight legs or bent legs. Again, that's up to you. Before we begin with the breathing exercise, we're just going to do a couple of arm movements. So arms alongside your body. Let's exhale here together. Inhale. Bring your arms up above your head. Exhale. Back down. Inhale. Back down. You can close your eyes if you like. One more time. Inhale. And then bring your arms down. Now grabbing your ball or your balloon. So we inhale here and exhale, inflate. Inflate, hold your breath, deflate the ball, and inhale. One more time. Hold your breath, deflate the ball until it's completely empty, and inhale. Last time, inflate the ball. Hold your breath, deflate against your chest, and inhale. And let go. Put the block away. And we take a little rebound here again. Just checking in, closing your eyes if you like. Just examining the changes. Just feels very, very nice. Very relaxing. And take a deep breath. We do the same exercise in 2 more positions. The first position, we're going to lie sideways and we're going to put a prop, again, block or a pillow or an extra ball if you have, under the ribs, under the chest, and do the same thing. If you need support for your head here, do that as well. I just choose to lie like this because then I also have a little bit of an incline, kind of inversion, and that feels nice for me. So again, same thing. We exhale here, inhale, and exhale into the ball. Inflating and then holding your breath, deflating the ball against your chest. Inhale and inflate the ball. Hold your breath, press the ball to your chest. Inhale. One more time. Hold your breath, deflate. Inhale. Now put the prop away. Just lying sideways again, little check in there. Close your eyes if you like. Come back to natural breathing. And just observe. Does your chest feel a bit wider? Belly a bit softer? Maybe your head is a bit light. Maybe you feel some tingling. Whatever you feel is absolutely right. It's very individual. Just observe whatever is coming up there. Whatever your body offers you. Whatever signals are being presented. Now we do the other side. You can just turn around. I'm not going to face the camera, so I'll switch to the other side. Again, placing the prop under the ribs, supporting your head if you need. Grabbing your ball. So we inhale here and inflating the ball, exhaling. Deflate against your chest. Hold your breath. Hold, hold, hold. Inhale. Hold your breath. Squeeze the ball. Inhale. Last time. Hold your breath. Squeeze the ball against your chest. And inhale. And let go. Put the prop away. And we take a little rebound on the side there. Close your eyes if you feel like it. Again, be keeping the awareness with the body, staying inside, embodying whatever comes up right now. And take a deep breath and come and sit. I think I said it before, but just to repeat, for me 3 exhalations were enough to inflate the ball, but if you need 1, 2 or even 3 extra, just take a few extra breaths. This ball is a little bit smaller than your normal Pilates ball, but yeah, whatever, how many breaths do you need to inflate the ball? Great. So now we proceed to the second part of this practice. For this part you're going to need, again, your Pilates ball with slightly deflated, otherwise it might feel a little bit uncomfortable, so feel free to experiment. If at any point you feel too much pressure, just pause and take a little bit more air out. Or any type of ball or a rolled up blanket. If you have a big ball which is really stiff, you can also wrap it in a couple of towels and tie the towels around to make it a little bit more squishy. Okay, so what we are first, the first stage of this practice, we are going to lie down on the ball. We're going to place the balls more or less between our shoulder blades to achieve a really nice chest opener. So lying down on it again. If you need support for your head, put a blanket there or a book, whatever feels nice. So coming to lie here, first just closing your eyes, following my voice. We're going to practice 3 techniques here. One is just going to be breathing, inhaling, exhaling, and observing. The second is gonna we're gonna do a rocking motion, and the third we are going to, slightly similarly to the first part of the practice, inhale, hold our breath, applying some pressure, and exhaling. So first we just connect with our natural breathing pattern, just surrendering the weight of our chest into the ball. Maybe you can imagine that with each exhalation you're surrendering a little bit more of your chest weight into the ball, compressing there. And the more you can surrender, the more you can allow your back to drape over the ball, the more pressure the ball is returning. the more pressure the ball is applying back into your back. So just breathing there and compressing. Now please bend your legs, feet on the mat. And then we're just going to rock very small, slow motions from side to side, from left to right, allowing the ball to travel between one shoulder and the other. It can be really, really small, especially if you just have a rolled up blanket. It's more about the pressure, so you still want to keep that sensation of surrendering of the weight of your chest pressing into the ball. That is why you want to do it as slowly as possible to maintain that pressure. Whether your head rolls with the body or against it is up to you. You can test both options and see what feels good. One more time to the right. And one more time to the left. And come back to the center. Now we're going to apply the third and last technique in this position. So we are going to inhale together, hold our breath, applying pressure into the ball while you are holding your breath, and then exhale, allowing our backs to drape over the ball. Inhale, slightly contract your back muscles, hold your breath, pressing into the ball. Exhale, let go. 2 more times. Inhale, hold and contract, pressing into the ball. Exhale, allow your back to drape over the ball. Last time, inhale. Hold your breath, press into the ball. Exhale, let go. Remove the ball. And again, coming into a little rebound there. Close your eyes. And again, stay with the body. Check in and just examine whatever comes up there right now. Take a deep breath. Come and sit. And we go into the second position. We're going to apply the same 3 techniques. The second position, we're going to lie on the ball, so face down, and we're going to rest the ball around here, so not too close to your neck and not here in the upper belly. So under the chest. If you have big breasts, you might want to support yourself with a pillow over or under, just to find a little bit of space to rest the ball in. And again, supporting your head and your neck if you need to. You can face down and just like this. I'm just going to talk to the camera. So the same things. We are going to first just close our eyes and breathe. Compressing, surrendering the weight of the chest into the ball. And every time you exhale, imagine that you are surrendering another gram of your weight, so to speak, into the ball. Just this passive compression, passive surrendering. Now we're going to rock from side to side. So just from left to right, slowly maintaining the pressure of the weight of the chest into the ball. The slower the better. It can be just 1 or 2 centimeters to the left and to the right. Keep breathing. Very, very small. And coming back to the center. And we go to our third technique, so that is inhaling, holding the breath, compressing, and then exhaling and relaxing, surrendering. So inhale into the ball, hold your breath, pressing into the ball with chest muscles. Exhale, allowing the chest to drape over the ball. Inhale, hold your breath, compressing into the ball. Exhale, draping your chest over the ball. One more time. Inhale, hold your breath, pressing into the ball. Exhale and relax. Remove your ball or your prop and just lie on your belly, and again checking in, rebounding, embodying whichever sensations arise now. Last position for these, again, these three techniques. We're going to again lie face down, and we're going to place the ball. I'm going to show it sideways under the belly. This might feel quite uncomfortable if you're not used to it, so feel free to deflate the ball a little bit more, just pressing out the pin. And yeah, you can make it as empty or as full as feels good for you. Again, might feel quite uncomfortable if you're not used to it. So yeah, feel free to just pause, find a comfortable setting, and then follow the exercise. So lying on the ball, again, supporting the head, if you need, with a book or pillow. I'm going to do it a little bit sideways so you can see the ball, because if I really place the ball in the center, you're not going to see it. So again, first technique is just breathing into the ball, surrendering the weight of the hips and the belly into the ball. So every time you exhale, imagine you can give in a little bit more. Staying with this slight discomfort that you're probably feeling there right now. Now we're again going to rock a little bit from side to side. Doesn't have to be big. It's more about the pressure, maintaining the pressure. So you want to do it as slowly as possible. And try to keep breathing. So from left to right. And I'm doing it quite big so you can see this can really be just 1 or 2 centimeters in each direction. Two more times. And coming back to the center. And now to our last technique. So we're going to inhale into the ball. Hold your breath. Contract the belly muscles, pressing into the ball. Exhale, drape your belly over the ball. Inhale into the ball. Hold your breath. Pressing into the ball, slightly contracting the abdominal muscles. Exhale. Inhale. Pressing into the ball. Hold your breath. Exhale. So putting the ball away and taking another rebound, check in. Just connecting to the sensations. And take a deep breath, roll sideways, and come and sit in any comfortable sitting position. And close your eyes one more time. Maybe you feel an additional little rebound there. So we just take a few more seconds to examine the fruits of our labor, the effects of our practice, the weight of the hips, the softness of the belly, the new space in the chest, the back of the chest, the front of the chest, maybe some new space for the heart to expand and contract. And take a deep breath and open your eyes. And thank you for joining me. Namaste.